So my name is Peter Minton, and we are going to be discussing concussions. So, for um, just going over the basics of a concussion, just in case you're not familiar, a concussion is a violent shake or impact of the brain that leads to cell damage. So, we can imagine this occurring in football and other contact sports, but it can also happen from some sort of whiplash mechanic where maybe the person isn't directly hit, but their head violently shakes. And any traumatic event that will happen to the brain can be considered a concussion. And as we can see, different patients may exhibit different types of symptoms. We'll go over that a little bit later, but that's probably the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're thinking of a concussion. It doesn't have to be just vomiting or blacking out, it can be a variety of different symptoms. So, what's going on inside the brain for a concussion? Um, like I said, concussion is typically occurred during a violent shake, and then the cells in your brain become stretched. These stretched cells in your brain leak out important chemicals that help with your brain function. Um, and then when these chemicals leak out, that creates an imbalance in your brain. And then that imbalance, or why patients will struggle with simple tasks such as memory, vision, or balance. They just don't have that normal balance of chemicals in their brain like they did right before the incident. Um, and that's why it's going to take a little bit of time for those cells to heal. And so we'll go into more signs and symptoms now of what a concussion may look like. So, patients will have a wide variety of symptoms, like I said. They can range from emotional symptoms, balance symptoms. They might have a loss of short term or long term memory. They may have more headaches or migraines than typical. They may have vision problems like double vision, blurred vision, um, problems with reading things. Um, they may get aggravated when they're trying to do homework or focus. And an adage that we were taught is that concussions are like snowflakes and no two are the same. So, like I was saying earlier, it doesn't always have to be a a really bad concussion with violent vomiting or nausea. It can just be um, uh, something where that your kid walks off the field, but they still have symptoms like we mentioned before. Maybe it's just vision problems or memory, but something is definitely off in their brain, and that needs time to repair. So, how does the brain heal? So, because there's an imbalance, it's going to require a lot of energy to heal. So, just like if you sprained your ankle or any other muscular injury, the body won't heal itself in a day or two. It's going to take some time. So, that typically is between a week or 2 weeks. Um, and just like any other injury, if you tried to play on an injured brain, you're extremely vulnerable to re injure it and make things way worse. So, concussions need to be taken very seriously, and that's our job. So, we will take care of your children, your athlete um, for all of their career here, and we will do it to the best of our ability. Thank you very much.